stream, so this should be fun to see. We haven't seen, like, we've been trying to avoid them like an ex-girlfriend this entire stream, so finally we see him. It's a little bit awkward, but how you doing? Sypical, Satthew, and AXB. One of the new RLCS teams, and I'm excited to watch them because I haven't seen a ton of action from them.
Yep, and this again, once again, ladies and gents, very important match here. We have 3 teams left, only one can go to Vegas. And the loser of this will be out. The winner will move on. Pretty simple stuff. Best of 5.
Best of 7.
No, this is best of 5.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, whoever wins plays one best of 7. That's
yeah, that's right. Yep, best of 7 after this to decide who's going to Vegas.
So here's Bread's run so far. They lost in the quarterfinals, so the round of 16 to Afterthought. They got swept. After that, they haven't lost a game. They 3-0'd Mama's Boys. They 3-0'd Question Mark, 3-0 Revelation, 3-0 Evil Geniuses with Drippe, and 3-0 Nefarious as Joro gets that redirect in. A pass from Chrome.
I don't think Perfect Storm is. They're not listening to you. I mean, I'm trying to, but they're just scoring.
Yeah, there you go. But Bread, literally on a 15-game winning streak, 3-0s through the entire lower bracket. They won 5 series in a row. Will that end here?
Also, another fun fact that I feel I always bring up. It's another rematch between the dudes. By the way, it always happens. AXB and Joro, they were teammates on a wonderful team called the Dudes that broke up.
Poor dudes.
Sorry, I'm just a little upset about that because they were all amazing players and they're all doing amazing things on their own teams.
They were definitely a fan favorite team for sure.
But like, they had a great team. Come on, man. I'm gonna be that guy. Don't worry.
I mean, it looks like they're doing okay for themselves. We even saw Ralph earlier, so.
No, dude. They were a good team together.
Dude.
They gotta stick it out as the dudes, so they should have done, but whatever, man.
Oh, yeah, because you're all against roster changes.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Stay together forever.
Not all of them, but when there's something good, don't just crush it immediately, please.
You can probably.
But hey, do what you want.
I don't know. Whatever. You get it.
Yeah, it comes back around in a good way anyway for these guys. Definitely, it's just one of those teams that was awesome, came out of nowhere, and then they split up, and now they're doing amazing things. Here they are. Joro, of course, playing with the Perfect Storm, and then we have AXB playing with Bread, and now they're against each other. Perfect Storm, though, with a 2-0 early lead in this best of 5.
Look at AXB. He actually puts that in a decent spot where he throws it in the corner. It's not that juicy of a rebound, but Jacob, what a touch. Right after it touches the corner, just the perfect pass back into the midfield. And Perfect Storm is trying to end that 15-game winning streak that Brett is on right now.
Yeah, it's huge, and they're off to a good start in trying to shut him down. You see Jacob making a play to the middle, trying to pass it down to Joro, but AXB's in the way. Over to Sypical. That's a double-touch goal. Yes, it is. Great read there.
Too, to add in there. That helped, actually, because it looked like it could have been saved, just like a desperation save. But this bit of a change-up where he doesn't get the most power on it and allows Chrome to go by, but that's just a great counterattack where Chrome is on the rotation back, so he's got to make a desperation save and can't get there. And that's how Brett kind of got here. Like, they're extremely good. Like, all 3 players, great mechanical players, that they can all hit those double taps. And they proved it throughout the promotion tournament. And a lot of people probably don't have them rated that high for the RLCS. A lot of people have a lot of hype for Splice and all these other roster moves. But look who's left. Bread's still here. And all these RLCS teams, they're all gone. Except for Bread and G2. The only 2 left. So,
yeah,
they're showing up.
One of these teams, either Perfect Storm, Bread, or Afterthought, they're going to Vegas.
Yep.
Maybe that might even be a little bit of a surprise. Neither of them,
sure.
You know,
Definitely
no big org. You know, this isn't a major org. None of these. Yeah. Maybe they're all looking, and maybe they'll have one, but certainly a surprise. No org. Yeah. I like it. I love it. I adore it.
For sure.
That's what it's about.
And it's great too, because like teams like this that don't have an org, say they don't qualify for DreamHack Leipzig, they're probably not going, because you know that's a lot of money to travel.
Right.
But they get a chance here without an org to get that free trip to Vegas and play against the very best. And who knows, maybe they show up there and do really well, and then an org's like, we want you at DreamHack, we want to see you there.
Yep.
And who knows?
And honestly, Especially for Bread in particular, you know, they have their RLCS spot.
Yeah.
I'm almost a little surprised they're not picked up already.
Yeah.
But maybe
again, like,
those conversations are happening, you know.
Yeah, but that's one of those where I think a lot of people probably are rating Bread 8th right now. But after today, you know, they're starting to answer some of those questions about this team. They're showing up. We haven't seen them on stream, but they have the results. So.
Yeah, I don't know how we have not seen them on stream yet, actually.
Yeah,
it's impressive. Let's see if they can keep it up. For now, though, the perfect storm. Holding the 2-1 advantage. 37 seconds left. What a save from Joro in the perfect spot. It's his ex-teammate, AXB, with the blazer towards the net.
Yeah, and that was a great location, too, but Joro was just ready for it. Another chance here, but Jacob, he just intercepts that shot right away. Just doesn't give any angles up. Now, a little bit of counterattack from Perfect Storm. And all they got to do is waste that time. They don't necessarily have to score, but keep it in the other half. But Satthew, again, Joro, big save. Back-to-back big saves. Like, that was insane, because there was 2 great shot locations, too. Like, it wasn't easy. And Joro making the big plays, maybe showing why he's the best dude of them all. Who knows?
Hey, I mean, we're watching some high-level Rocket League right now. Let me make sure that no Bo5.
Bo5.
Yeah, I noticed that on Smash too. It said best of 7. It's like, no, it's not. It's best of 5. But hey, the players know.
I got a bedtime.
Yeah, the players know. Everyone knows. All the chat knows, and we know. Best of 5. Again, only the qualifying matches are best of 7. Just the upper final and just the lower final. So everyone is aware. And who just won that? Perfect Storm won. I should probably hit ready. Sorry, everyone.
That's okay.
Dang it. Axel Toss. Just hit the ready button so we can watch the games, please. As I change the score.
No one wants to see us or hear us. They just want to see this great Rocket League. And honestly, I don't blame them. Because it's been a while. Like, E-League was what? First week of December?
I know.
The last time we saw competitive 3v3. This is great.
It has been a while since we've seen some nice, juicy Rocket League.
And I jinxed it.
So that's why I'm so happy that this weekend is happening, at least.
Yep, for sure.
We get to next weekend. Rocket League, and next weekend.
And then the weekend after that.
I guess this year.
Oh, man. It's gonna...
It's time for me to play some Rocket League. Here we go.
Like, it's coming soon, man.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in.
We've had a decent break.
Just kidding.
But now, 2019, it's about to ramp up, and it's going to be a lot of events and a lot of good Rocket League.
I know. And pretty fun one to start out here. I'm glad that the open qualifier format could work. Because who doesn't like a massive open qualifier? Who doesn't like that?
And thanks to all the admins
I'm not hearing anyone
for helping out, and thanks to Smash for hosting it. It's really been helpful. It's been extremely smooth, at least from me and Axel's point of view, right? Like, we haven't had any problems, it seems like, so it's been great.
Hey, I sometimes I play music during the game. Relax. It's a whole new production element, and you'll get used to it. So, by the way, I said no one wants to play with me, but then Fruity in the chat says that he does. I don't know if he was referring to me, though, so I don't want to get too excited. But
Fruity just wants to play a couple Champ 3s and just smack them. That's probably
Fruity is a best friend of mine. Just saying. We're really good friends. I need to find this lobby, though. Make sure I do that.
That would help. Yeah, Jacob is yelling at me on Steam.
Okay, I think we're in. All right.
It's very rude.
I don't know why everyone left to begin with. Come on.
Because the server was bad, man. Sometimes it happens.
Fine,
you know?
fine.
Get a bad server?
Fine. We don't have 10 ping servers everywhere yet. All right. Not yet.
We talked about this.
Dude, Elon Musk, he's setting those satellites into space, dude. Look out.
Like, he already did do a rocket car, so, you know.
Look out.
I mean, it's possible.
Not to mention all the money owed to... I'm not even going to get started on AT&T and the telecoms and the American internet infrastructure. And why would we even talk about that when they have perfect internet in other places in the world? Never mind.
Anyway,
we're not going to do it. Game number 2. Thank you, Gibbs.
There you go.
Red against Perfect Storm, best of 5. Perfect latency across the board. Perfect playing conditions. And maybe a perfect storm for our blue team if they can keep this run going. It's been quite a run for both these teams in the lower bracket. Perfect storm up 1-0 in this best of 5. The loser will be out of this tournament.
And the long day will be for nothing. It's been, what, they started 8 hours ago.
Sorry.
8 hours and 15
Maybe that's why Prime Thunder left. This is such a long day. I get it.
Yeah, maybe he, but
I get it.
it's a very long day for these guys, so it'll be like, it definitely hurts. Like, obviously good things have come from it. They've both made really long runs, and they have quality wins, but at the end of the day, you started today not going to Vegas, you end the day not going to Vegas, but you wasted 8.5 hours. It feels kind of bad.
No, dude. This is the best day ever for anyone playing in this tournament, win or lose. I believe that fully. But I'm getting so distracted because now iIgnite is in my chat. I keep getting distracted. I'm so sorry.
He's a dreamboat.
How can you not be distracted by iIgnite? Like, it's just impossible.
Sure.
And I promised that I would say that he's beautiful, because he is. People are musing about that on Twitter. But anyway, the Perfect Storm, if you're just now tuning in, they're having a pretty nice run in this tournament. They're up 1-0 in this best of 5, trying to keep it going, and Jacob adding another goal. This team is good. This team is good.
Look at Juro. He's on his way back and just disrupts that play. And then Jacob's just waiting in the wings. And no one was really rotating back. It was a little bit dangerous for how close Jacob was, but it pays off. And once again, Bread was on a 15-game winning streak. They've destroyed everyone in the lower bracket, including Evil Geniuses and Perfect Storm. They took game 1, and they're on their way to taking game number 2 as well.
Yeah. I'm so impressed. It's very impressive right now. Bread is, they're not going anywhere, though. Look out. That's Satthew.
And these plays always feel good because you know that the other two are like, oh, man, he's going to shoot. And Sypical is like, nuh-uh. I got my boy Satthew here, and he's going to hit the perfect placement of a shot. That was beautiful by both of them.
You know, Bread really on top of those team plays. Those little short passes, especially Sypical, Satthew, that combo has worked very nicely over and over again. See if they can keep that going. But, again, as I was saying, so impressed by Perfect Storm. Nice save there from Juro. Juro being where he has to be, and then Jacob getting some goals, Chrome putting some goals in as well.
And honestly, like, that's what you want to see from this team. Like, you want to see Jacob scoring those good goals on Perfect Storm, and then Juro makes a big save. That's, like, their game plan. But once again, like, Juro right here, he tries to clear it, but it's read perfectly by Satthew. Throws it off the ceiling. Doesn't even matter, but Sypical, he does finish it off just for the bonus points.
That's 4 goals pretty quick here in this game. Just over a minute down.
Yeah, just like a minute ago, I was saying, like, Perfect Storm is looking fantastic, but Bread has bounced back for sure.
I think both these teams are pretty evenly matched at the end of the day. Any team at this point in the tournament, I think that's going to apply to another goal. 5 goals before halftime.
And this is another poor clear. Like, Jacob, he tries to go off the ceiling and just gets a little bit confused and just loses the ball, and his teammates expect him to clear that at least a bit more. So they're off. And now Bread, they were just down 2-0 like 40 seconds ago. And they're up 3-2.
It's huge. Can they hold on to it? Can they add another to it?
Oh, XB, almost.
That's one way to do it. Just keep piling on the pressure and rack up those goals before your opponent can blink an eye. But Perfect Storm a little too good for that. They're going to calm it down a little bit. We've gone 30 seconds without a goal, maybe. We had a flurry of goals in the span of a very short amount of time there. But again, Perfect Storm up 1-0. They would love to get a win here. And I think this is like one of those close situations. It's almost a must-win, honestly, if we're honest with ourselves. Almost a must-win situation here for Bread. And that was
a good play all around from Sypical, because he tried to bump the third man on that backboard pass and then rotates around and then just gets like that counterattack goal. So on both sides of the field, like, you didn't really see it that well, but the third man was pretty much ready for a backboard shot, but Sypical tried to nudge him just enough, and it threw that off. And that's where the counterattack started, and Sypical finishes it as well. So big play there. And again, Bread, they scored 4 goals unanswered. And that's after we were starting to count them out a little bit here, too. So they're waking up at the right time.
Yeah, got to do it. There's no time. There's no time. There's only 2 matches left. This is the second to last match.
Look at this reaction time. Well, like, this ball spills out, and he's just like, I got this. Easy. Juro reads that so quickly. Just puts it home. He's playing really well too throughout today. Been really clutch on defense and putting down some goals. Like we saw last season with Rogue, where it's extremely quiet, but we haven't seen that today from Perfect Storm. Like all three getting involved. They've all had their games, but like it's good to see Joro getting involved more like, on this squad.
Yeah, he really has been involved. Defensive side, offensive side. That's what he's got to do. I think when you're next to Chrome and Jacob, that's kind of the role you have to fill. Let them do their thing and just be there when you're needed. And working out pretty well in this tournament and in this series, but this game currently belongs to Bread. Up 4-3 with a minute left. Joro and Chrome both going up for that on defense. Satthew can try to finish it off. Joro somehow getting another touch on it. AXB in the middle.
Pass.
Over to Satthew. You got to score those. Okay.
It went in. That's all that matters.
I mean, he should have scored it. Come on.
But this is also like a feel-good story for Satthew, just in general, for the RCS, where he actually got kicked off Splice back when they were trying to figure out like how the Splice team was going to work, and what became a Splice was after Satthew. And Satthew, he finds other teammates, and he also makes it at the same time as Splice. It was really cool to see for the RLCS.
Yep.
And he's showing up here, too, with some quality shots.
Yeah, and there we see another solid effort. Pass over to Sypical. Another short pass here. It's just they've got these short passes down. They're really good at finding each other on the field, making decent passes, giving your teammate a chance, and just putting the ball in a dangerous position. And I don't care if you keep missing, if you keep putting the ball in a dangerous spot in front of the net, you're going to score eventually. So the more they can keep that up, the better. Satthew keeping up the pressure right now, sending it to the middle, up 5-3. They should be just fine with this amount of time left to hold on to this lead. And that'll pretty much secure it. Those demos and the fakey from Satthew.
Come on, Satthew. You have to go for that demo on Chrome. You have to kill all three right at the end of the...
Oh, that's true. That's true. It's a good point.
Why not?
It's a good point. All right. For some reason, I'm not surprised. We have a tie series.
Here we go. Buzzword, best of 3.
Ah, there it is.
For an elimination at this point, so we'll see. But these teams, like, it's going back and forth. Like, that was a high-scoring game. That's not been that usual today. But Bread, they were down 2-0. They scored, what, 4 goals or 3 goals in, like, 45 seconds?
Yeah.
Held on, so that was a great turnaround in game number 2. But we've seen it where momentum has switched back and forth between all these teams today, so who knows. It looks like Bread's taking a little bit of time here. Probably talking things over. Maybe someone had to go to the bathroom or just wanted some water.
Yeah, I mean, a huge game from Sypical. 3 goals. Yeah. Just got to keep that up. Carry that through.
Now, of course, on both sides want to clean up that defense. Like, no one wants to give up 3+ goals in a game. So we'll see if one of these defenses can lock it down a little bit more. Maybe take a little... Or we'll just see kickoff goals. Whatever. That's fine, too.
That's what you look for. That's got to be... AXB just missing that. That's got to be pretty tough there for Bread.
But that's on the kickoff itself. Like, you can't let a kickoff just roll right towards your net. You should never have a kickoff go that way.
Well, if you have a buddy there that's like, all right, I got it.
Yeah, but it should never roll that quickly.
Yeah.
You're trying to neutralize it, and obviously, like, good kick by Joro, but just one of those that shouldn't happen.
Pretty awkward roll there that Bread was not prepared for. But you know, that's such a tough one to give up in the early seconds of the game. It's such an important series. But you know, Bread's got to take what they did last game and just turn that into success here because it was working well for them.
Yeah.
So
yeah, look, they were down 2-0 last time, but they shouldn't blink an eye at that. But we'll be fine.
Yep. But we've also seen games like this. Just the team wins. Just hold on to 1-0 until the end. So we'll see what happens here. For now, though, looks like Joro staying on the offensive side, trying to pass it over to Chrome. What a play! He should have scored that. I'm going to keep saying that.
I mean,
because I have high expectations for all these players.
Yeah, like it seemed like Chrome went more for speed than accuracy,
Yeah.
and that kind of cost him because it went directly into Satthew, and it was a low shot.
If he aims
like,
that a little higher.
Exactly. Like, all those shots should always go a little bit higher, but it's so difficult when you're going so fast to hit it every single time.
It's almost like you're going so fast, you're like, how can I not score this? No matter where I hit this on the net. It's
yeah,
like
right.
It's going in.
And then you're like, oh, yeah, if I hit it directly, that's the problem.
Oh, wait, these guys are pros. Okay. So we got to stay.
Nice play from Jacob there to hold possession. Just back flips or side flips off the back wall.
Just like
He just gets that tap out. And now a huge clear from Chrome. It's going to force Bread to just throw it into the corner. This is going to be a good chance. Jacob throws it a little bit high, though.
got to score that too.
No,
you got to do it, Jacob.
That one I'm not giving
Jacob, you got to score it, man.
That was
it would have been tough, but that's a Jacob thing, dude. That's his thing. It's all right.
That's like a 40%er maybe.
All right, if he was down 0-1, I would have said definitely. But since they're up, that's all right. It's all right for now. Joro off the backboard, another chance. Chrome, he's not going to miss that one. Yeah, that was me off the stream if anyone misses that. But beautiful layup from Joro, just putting it in a dangerous spot. Satthew, not sure if it's a shot or a pass. So, great play there from Perfect Storm. Up 2-0, 2 minutes in. We got to see something from Brett here. I need some sort of answer. For now, though, Perfect Storm keeping on the pressure. AXB throwing it off the wall to Sypical, trying to hit that upper left corner. That's an awkward spot for anyone. But Chrome gonna stretch to try to just push that out of the blue side. AXB is there. You got to keep this aggressive. Sypical gonna try to do that, sending it to the middle. But Joro on top of it, try to send it back to the middle. But AXB is there. Now Chrome trying to keep the offense going, but back the other way. AXB dropping it down. Satthew trying to get a piece of it. Now a toss to the middle. Satthew trying to get a clever touch. Almost worked out. But Perfect Storm getting it off of their side of the field.
Yeah, that was a good idea. Satthew almost had that touch. That could have been gold, but just barely missing it. Here we go. We got dribble play. See what XP can do. Throws the pass not
Triple
far
commit,
enough
though.
back to Sypical. Yes, like it did force everyone up, but the angles weren't cut off. But
Yeah, this is about continuing this possession and scoring because they've got all the boosts from blue here.
Yeah. Where one of these has to go in. There it is. So that's what you gotta do. Just pass it a little bit further back so the goalies can't cut off his angle. He just scoops it off the wall here. And it was actually relatively close, but again, like no one has boost. I think Chrome's trying to cheat up on that corner. Because again, like if he has no boost, he can't really defend a shot from the middle. So he's got to worry about the corner. And well done by Bread to hold possession, hold boost, and eventually put that into the back of the net.
Yep. Very good play. That's also one of those moments where it could easily be countered and a goal on the other side. So again, those are those just like, okay, either you pour on the pressure and you score, or they score. Good job from Bread there, just staying in the zone.
Yeah, they absolutely needed it because it's like a minute 45 left. They're down 2. Like that's where. Oh no! Just defensive mistakes here. Just giving up a free backboard. Everyone's sitting on the goal line, and everyone driving back to the goal line, so no one makes the play. The XB probably should have took that off the backboard when it was up in the air, but I think he thought someone else might have been ready for it. So a little miscommunication. And now once again, Perfect Storm, they get their 2-goal lead back.
Looking in really good shape. It's Perfect Storm team. Chrome, Jacob, and Joro have a really nice run coming into this match. On the verge of trying to take out this RLCS team from this tournament. Holding a nice lead here.
And it'll be the 3rd in a row. 3 RLCS teams in a row for them.
Guess someone's got to do it. Guess it's up to these guys. For now,
and
looking so smooth.
Yeah. And if they win, that's it. No more RLCS teams left. We will have a team that's not in the RLCS at Vegas. So that'd be huge.
Okay, a bit of an answer,
here,
though.
Sypical, yeah. He gets off the backboard, and Jacob just wasn't rotating far back. He tried to beat that ball a little bit too early. Complete misread. Like, he thought that ball was going a lot faster, I guess. But kind of a bad play by Jacob. They're still up a goal, so you're allowed that one mistake, but you can't make another.
Bread doing everything they can to stay alive here in this game. This is such an important game here. These two teams are tied 1-1, and this is a best of 5. So this game number 3, has incredible importance for both of these teams, and it could still go either way. Chrome, Jacob, and Joro currently a 3-2 lead here, and some offense. That's off the backboard. Should be a goal.
Should be in.
Okay.
And that's Bread just sending too many at these balls and just completely losing them, not even getting a piece of it. And they just all get beat, all 3, one after another. And Joro, he will clean those up. Those are the ones you definitely can't miss, Axel.
Yeah, I didn't even say anything.
It.
Yeah, that's a given for sure.
Yeah, that's a given.
Even I
They're
have
up
to
to with 15 seconds left. Bread basically needed a kickoff goal there. They didn't get it. This game is just about over.
Yeah, should do it for this game.
Yeah, that's over.
And maybe even another. No, yeah, there it is. Okay, perfect storm. Winner blue. That's a 2-1 series lead. And that.
And let's not forget
pretty nice for
this
Perfect Storm.
Revenge story of RLCS teams for Perfect Storm. They took out their old org Rogue 3-1. They took out Ghost Gaming 3-2. Was that a reverse sweep or was that a blocked reverse sweep? It was a blocked reverse sweep. And now they're taking out Bread, who knocked them down into the rival series. Basically made all of this happen where they lost the org. This is all of this. It's all Bread's fault. And they're trying to get a little bit of revenge and make it to Vegas, but they're still afterthought, waiting in the wings. The surprise team today that are waiting in the lower final.
Yeah, and, you know, such a close game. Honestly, this last game we just saw these two teams are so evenly matched. Definitely go either way here. But Chrome, Jacob, and Joro, it's been so much fun watching them today. And seeing this run that they're putting on here. Now up 2-1. If they win here, they advance to the upper bracket final.
Lower bracket.
Sorry, lower bracket
yes,
final.
yeah.
But the qualifying match.
Yes, the last
the
match.
Big match. Of course, G2 qualifying earlier today. There's someone named Rizzo in the chat. I don't know if it's the real one. I didn't think I was cool enough for him to watch.
I didn't know he had a Twitch. I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't either. Doesn't he have a YouTube or something too?
Oh.
Is that what's called YouTube? It's like some
think
sort of video site.
I think he just yells a lot and everything's in caps lock, something like that. I don't know, something like that.
We'll figure it out or not, but that's fine. We're along for the ride. The point is, Perfect Storm, if they can win here, they're moving on to the next round, and right now we are 0-0. People are saying it's a fake Rizzo. Oh, man. It's upsetting.
You got trolled,
Dang
man.
it.
Or, well, they're probably trolling me. So
a double troll?
Oh, Jacob! The shot. That was actually a little bit too low, too. It could have been saved, but it looks like the person was cheating a little bit off the goal line. I'm not sure who it was. It was Satthew?
Almost.
Yeah, he was cheating a little bit off.
Yeah.
And he almost got bumped as well. But that was after a full minute of possession for Perfect Storm, just keeping that ball in. And they just waited for their scoring chance. And that was really the only scoring chance they had. And Jacob made it count. And Jacob is known to make scoring chances count. He used to be one of the best offensive players in all of Rocket League. So he can definitely do it.
I'm sure they're feeling good right now, too. This run that they've had. Doing good things in the series so far. And now they're up by 1 here. And this team's experienced enough to not necessarily throw things away once they get in a nice situation, I would think. But still, anything can happen here. Only 1 goal separates these two teams. Red has had so many chances, so many excellent opportunities, great shots that have just barely been saved. So Bread could honestly be a few seconds away from being right back in this game. As a great shot there from Crone, trying to extend this lead. Keeping the pressure on. Chrome running into Sypical in midair.
And they both just went up somehow.
Yeah. Like, all right, we'll be out here for a second. You guys have fun. Rule number 1.5, maybe. Jacob keeping the ball on the orange side. I like how Chrome, Jacob, Joro, Perfect Storm, keeping the pressure on. Chrome trying not to lose control of this ball. A little awkward. Yeah, awkward spot.
But look at that. It's right back into the orange half again, though. So the Perfect Storm, if they hold this, they've been holding it all game. Just the ball's within the orange half. But 1 play. That's all that matters right now. That's why Perfect Storm, they still want to score. Like, they don't want to play defense yet. Because you never want to play defense with only a 1-goal lead with 1:40 left. There's absolutely no way. So they want to play their game, and they want at least 1 more to make it a little bit easier here.
Yeah,
but they're doing a good job with possession. It's slowly going the other way, though.
Yeah, I don't think there's a chance. They're like, all right, let's just hold on to this lead. Let's go to the next match. No, this is just another game. This could be the championship match for all they care. These guys are going all in. all the time. As we see Jacob keeping in the orange hat, Joro helping that effort as well. AXB over to Satthew. This is the plays you look for Bread, and they get it. Sypical following that up. The 1-2-3 play. AXB, the pass over to Satthew, floats it up, and Sypical in a great spot. Jacob just barely missing that one.
And the only second shot of the game for Bread, but they make it count with the beautiful team play. But again, Jacob, a little bit of a misread off the backboard. That's like the second time we've seen that where he tries to hurry it a little too much and comes up short. He might have had a touch on that ball, but still a brilliant play from Bread. And we're all tied up. We could be going to another game 5. Who knows?
Could happen. You see Jacob on offense, though. Passing it back to Chrome. He's going to loft it back to the middle, but AXB is there. Trying to clear it. Joro able to receive it. Still the pressure is on by Perfect Storm. Trying to get another goal in here to secure this series and go to the next round of this tournament. That's a demo on a Sypical by Joro. Could that be what they're looking for? 30 seconds left. Still a tie game.
Should be in. No, Joro misses.
Jacob to back up. There we go. And yes, Joro should have scored that.
Jacob,
I need to have a long talk with all these pros once this tournament is over.
Like, and Joro knew it. As soon as that bump came out from Chrome, it was wide open. But Jacob saves the day. And Perfect Storm match point up a goal. 24 seconds. But Brett has scored quickly throughout this series, so don't count him out just yet.
All right, look out. Ferocious team of Jacob, Chrome, and Joro making their presence known in this tournament, in this game. And they're going to be heard because this is a remarkable run from this team. Let's see if they can hold on to this lead in the final seconds. Jacob is in control. He's going to knock it down, and that's going to do it. Perfect Storm moves on to the upper bracket final. They're going to play in a best of 7 to find out who's going to go to Vegas.